We will be ranking these One Piece villains. Let's see how I do. Okay, let's start with. We're going first or top to bottom for these characters. From S to non-rankable yet. Now, non-rankable yet, that does not mean that they're trash. It just means we haven't seen enough of them. Maybe they're high, but we haven't seen enough of them. So, let's go. Higuma. I think that's how you say his name. He's the worst villain of all time. F. I don't think anybody has to argue with that. Alvida. Yeah. Alvida was a good. She was a decent villain for the amount of time we had her. And she was with Buggy back in Logtown. And I will give her a slight edge over Higuma. I'll rank her a D. Now, people may disagree with this, but I'm Captain Morgan, bro. Actually, never mind. Nah, I was gonna put him C, but I realized that we didn't really see much of him. We just beat his ass early. I'm putting him behind Alvida, bro. I think Alvida's better than him. It's time for my guy Buggy the Clown. Buggy the Clown. One of the greatest One Piece villains. If it was personal, I would put him S. But storyline and importance to the story, I'll be fair. I'm giving him an A. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Where would y'all put Buggy, personally and story-wise? Where would y'all put him? I'm putting him A, but I would love to put him S as my favorite. Captain Curl, he was ass. Nothing really to say about him. I'll put him probably slightly above Morgan because he did do more than Morgan, I'll be honest. Still think, why do I think Alvida's better still? I still low-key think Alvida's better. Concrete was Luffy's like first real villain fight. I gotta put him C. Arlong, bro, Arlong was tough. But is he B tier? Cause I feel like he's definitely in front of Don Creed. I'll put him right there. I will put him B, but I feel like B is a bit too high. B needs to be places for like, yeah, different guys. Smoker has to be a importance to the story wise and everything. Damn, I don't want to do it, but I don't want to do it. But I'll put him one step ahead, Buggy. Whoa, Buggy right there. Mr. 9, I don't even remember what this is, bro. He's going behind Niguma, bro. I don't even remember. Miss Wednesday. Was this Vivi, right? As a villain, she was trash. I'll put her above Mr. 9 though. I really don't know who the hell this was, bro. He must have been like not important. Mr. 5. Okay, now we're getting into the ones that did things but still are not that important. I'll put him like right above Morgan. Because he's definitely more important than Mr. 9. He's more important than Miss Wednesday. Well, not Vivi, but like Miss Wednesday as the villain. He's more important to her. Wait, Higuma? Why is he even? Matter of fact, I gotta put him last. I just realized like he's not important, bro. Yeah, Mr. 5's there. Miss Valentine. I'll put her here because I don't really remember much about her. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember that much about her. Mr. 3. He was doing damage. I'll put him in front of Alvida. He's the leader of the D squad. That sounds really weird, but he's the leader of the D squad. Wapple. Don't sleep on Wapple. Wapple's trash, but he was a good villain for the time being. I'll put him right behind Don Creed. Crocodile, bro. Crocodile's S tier. He killed Luffy. The whole Alabasta arc was around him. He was the main villain. This is our first S tier. Crocodile. If you disagree, you're crazy. You're crazy. He's better than Smoker and he's better than Buggy. Bellamy. He really didn't do anything. He really was just fighting Luffy, but he got his ass whooped. I'll put him behind Morgan, bro. He really didn't do damage as a villain. Literally. Next, we got Eno. No, lit. He gotta be S. He gotta be S. The reason being, first of all, he had a whole arc surrounded by him. Number 1. Number 2, he was strong as hell. And his power is crazy. His story, his importance to the story with all the gods and the moon stuff. He's definitely coming back and he's definitely gonna like play a huge role in like the Void, like not the Void Century, but like information about the Void Century. He's definitely gonna play a huge role in it, I feel like. So yeah, he'll come back. He's S. He was nasty. Foxy. The Foxy arc was okay. Now listen, y'all. You gotta put Foxy above Mr. 3. He's the leader of the D squad. He had a whole arc where he was terrorizing them, making them play games and stuff. And that arc, even though was it filler? I don't remember. I think it was maybe. But that arc was so lit. Afro Luffy in that arc, he was really controlling stuff in that arc. I don't know. He definitely did more than Mr. 3. He did way more than Mr. 3. Yeah, he's yeah. Fuzan. Now don't hate me, okay? Fuzan as a villain. As a villain, I'll put him Captain of A. He didn't do as much as Crocodile and Eno. Yes, he's stronger than them. Yes, this is not a strength list. If it was strength, he would be S. Story-wise, he didn't do as much as Crocodile and Eno did as a villain, because he wasn't a villain the whole time. He just started being a villain with Blackbeard. So no, he has to be A. But I need to see more of him to put him S. Frankie was like quick. But I like Frankie because I would put Frankie B because I like him so much because he's part of the gang. But I don't know. I gotta put Frankie behind Wapple. Frankie as a villain, didn't do much. As a Straw Hat, obviously he would be like S. But Rob Lucci, bro, don't be mad at me. But I'll put him above Kuzan. As a villain, he did way more than Kuzan. There was Egghead. He fought Luffy, and he was a villain. What do you call it? Impel Down. The whole arc. Even Water 7. I think both of those arcs, he was the main villain. He has to be A above Kuzan. Kuzan has no villain feats over Rob Lucci, bro. None. Spondum? I hate Spondum, bro. He's behind him. Just because I hate him so much, I can't put him above him, bro. I can't. Spondum was a bit. He was so trash. Garp as a villain. I don't see Garp as a villain. I'm saying not rankable yet. I don't see Garp as a villain. I don't see Garp. If whoever put Garp on this list is crazy. I don't see Garp as a villain. Moria was strong. Moria was him. I'm not gonna lie, Moria's B. Moria was very strong. I gotta give Moria B. He's definitely better than every other guy down here. Except for Garp. But Garp does not count. Carlos, yeah, something like that. He's a scumbag, the worst villain in the show. But I'll put him above. I don't like either of them the most though. I'll put him behind Spondum though, because at least Spondum did something as a villain. He's just a celestial dragon. He's trash. Barcelino, Kizaru as a villain. He's not really a villain. He's just a world government. He's just in the world government. Like he's not really a villain. Dang, I don't. Hold on, let me switch this up. I would put Buggy. I would put Buggy in front of Kuzan. Maybe that's pushing it. Yeah, that's pushing it. Yeah. Barcelino, he gave Luffy a harder time. Yeah. I would put him above Kuzan. I'd put him above Kuzan for sure. Hancock wasn't. She was quick shit. She was quick. I'll put her below Arlong. Like as a villain, we're talking as a villain. She wasn't all that. She wasn't even really a villain to me. Magellan was tough. Magellan's B. Magellan was tough. He's better than all these guys for sure. He has so much potential to come back. Like Oda needs to bring him back. Sengoku, I don't count Sengoku as a villain. Sengoku's not a Sakazuki. Have to get him S. He's the captain of the S squad. Reason being because he's included in the last parts of this whole entire story. And what he did on Marineford, like, is there anything else I need to say? He's S, bro. If you disagree, well, just, I don't know what to tell you. Blackbeard, I put Blackbeard above him. Blackbeard obviously is a S. He's literally the last villain of the whole story, I think. So, Blackbeard, what has he not done that was villainous? Blackbeard is the villain of villains. He's S, bro. I don't need to even speak on what he's done. Like he showed it all, bro. Next we got Blue Jam. Yo, I remember this dumbass. He's trash. What has he done, bro? He's going like. I'll put him right there. Nah. He hasn't done as much as Spondum though. I don't like Spondum, but he captured Robin and he Demalo Black. He's probably the worst villain. He's done nothing, bro. I put him behind Charlo, bro. Like. He was just quick shit. Horty Jones. I think it's Horty Jones. I don't know if they spelled his name right. Can't see that, but like, damn, he was tough. I put him above Don Creed. I put him above Hancock. Horty Jones, I didn't like him, but he was strong. He took a lot of steroids. Up next, we got. I remember this little shit. What has he done? I put him behind. him behind him, bro. I put him right there. Charlos at the back. He hasn't done shit. Caesar was tough. I put Caesar behind Magellan. Caesar was tough. Doflamingo, who? S. Doflamingo's S tier. If you watch Just Roast arc, you'll see why. The amount of things he's done, he controlled people, killed the king, or almost. He's still included in the last parts of the story. I feel like he's really important to in Emu's plan somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like he'll be used, so he's an S for sure. He's I'm not naming him that. What's his name? Fujitora. That's what I'm gonna call him. Fujitora. He's not a villain. He's not a villain, bro. Jack as a villain, I put him right there. He's obviously stronger than probably most of these people on this list, but like he hasn't done more than Caesar, Magellan, and Moria, bro. To Luffy. Big Mom has to be S. I put her above Crocodile. She's the leader of the Big Mom Pirates. She was the whole villain in Whole Cake. She ate children when she was young. He has kids and then hates them for some reason. She's just a weirdo. She's a villain though. She's definitely tough. She has to be S. If you put her at an A, this low-key hate, even though I don't like her. Katakuri as a villain. Katakuri was hitting shit. But he wasn't, I feel like he wasn't here long enough. As a villain, we're talking about as a villain. The fight was lit, but I will put him B. I wouldn't even do that. I'm not gonna rank him yet. He hasn't done much as a villain yet for me. Yes, he fought Luffy, but I feel like that was just a fight. I wouldn't really call him a villain. Yeah, Emu's S. First of all, the new manga panels, fire. Manga chapters, I mean fire. Panels too. Emu's obviously a S. Emu's a part of the end story, obviously. Emu's probably the strongest person in the show right now. He is behind Teach. I would still put him behind Teach because I feel like Teach is the end villain to it, everything. But you could switch these guys out. But I'll put Teach. I have to put him up there. Orochi, I don't like him at all, bro. But as a villain, he was doing crazy shit. I'll put him in B behind Caesar, Magellan, and Moria. Kaido above Linlin. Kaido's an S, bro. Do I need to explain? Watch the whole Wano arc. He was killing stuff. Killed Luffy like 6 times. Turned up. He literally made Luffy go to the form that we all love. He's an S, bro. Aramaki, I put him to the top. I put it to the top of non-rankable yet. Because he hasn't showed enough at all. But he's definitely like, yeah. It was Saturn. I put Saturn at S. I put all the 5 elders at S. Like obviously as villains, you have to put them S. You have to. They're all S's, bro. Garling, the last one is Garling. He's important to the end of the story. We haven't seen enough from him as a villain. I'll put him at the very bottom of S because I know he's very important, but he hasn't shown enough. But he's gonna be S, bro. For sure. And boom, that's my list. What do y'all think about the S, A, B, C, D, F, and non-rankable tiers? What do y'all think I did? Do y'all think I did good? What would you rate me? 5 out of 10? I mean, 1 out of 10. Or 1 to 10. What would you rank me here? I'll give myself a good 8. I could have probably did better. But hey, I did my best. Here's the end of the video. If you guys could do better, comment. What would you put these guys in if you could do better than me? Thank you for watching. This is the first of many ranked videos I'll be doing. And I am out. Catch you on the next one. Peace.